This is Chippy with XPPhone at the Windows booth, Computex 2010, and we're with XPPhone, who we were here with last year. And I seem to remember having my picture taken with the XPPhone team last year, and the product was definitely not in a ready state. But here it is. They've actually got it going out in China now, so it's a complete product. I'm going to take you around it and show you a little bit about the device. So, as we know, kind of 4.8-inch resistive touchscreen in a slider form factor. I'll show you a bit more about the keyboard in a minute, but let's just take you around the device, because this is basically a PC. It's running embedded XP, power button. This is probably a battery release button, and then on the top we've got SD card slot. This is a SIM card slot. This is to bring it out of standby to make a call, so the device will automatically go into standby, and you can bring it out of standby very quickly with this button. We tested it about 4 or 5 seconds to come out of standby, and according to JKK, who's done some tests, it answers on around the second ring. So if you call it and it's in standby, it will wake up within 2 rings and bring you the ability to answer the call. Carrying on there, here's volume, up and down, exhaust port, power, VGA through a dongle, and USB and headphone socket, 2.5mm headphone, normal USB 2 there. So it's plastic, the plastic goes all the way across. There's no ledges on the edge, so that really helps with the resistive touchscreens when you're using your nail. And there's an earpiece, and I guess there's a microphone down here at this end as well. Let's have a look at this keyboard though, because this reminds me of the OQO, because you've got the combination of the keyboard, the mouse, and one of the things I really love about this is the touch pointer. I don't know if you remember my Y-Brain that I had a couple of years ago. This is one feature that I really liked. It allows you to hold the device without having to take one hand off and use the touchscreen. You can actually use it, and it's actually really, really good and solid to hold. You can get some good typing done, and of course, using the menu, selecting is just totally second nature if you're coming from Windows. So yeah, that's really good. Mouse button, numeric pad on the right with the function keys. We've also got shortcuts here for GPS. There's GPS inside it. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth on, off. Screen rotate is here. Sorry. Okay, that was a resolution change, and then we can do. Let me just get the resolution back to normal, and then we can do the resolution back to native. He says, is that native? No. This is 800 by 480, right? Yeah, okay. Now we can do the rotate, and there you go. There's your ebook reader. 800 by 480, yeah? Okay, so maybe not perfect for portrait mode web, but certainly in the landscape mode, that's fine. And the AMD processor inside. This is a Geode, I understand, LX900 probably, 500 or 600 megahertz. Has really good 2D performance on this, and actually quite good battery life. It's a processor from a few years ago, but if you actually look at some of the new processors now, they have a very similar architecture and 2-chip design like the Geode in here. So battery life, 5 to 6 hours, 4 hours talk time, 4 hours video playback time, and the weight, I think, the weight just under 400 maybe with the battery, 345 grams. Yeah, we've got some specs here. Let's just quickly run you through the specs. So you can choose the 3G modem that goes inside, EVDO, HDPA, and we've got 512 or 1 gigs of memory. It's an SSD based device up to 32 gigs, resistive touchscreen, 800 by 480. Of course, you've got the VGA out as well, Wi-Fi. Yeah, all looking good. There's a camera in there as well. So, yeah, come along in a long way since we saw it last year. We're going to try, and I like this stand. This, by the way, is a USB replicator port, and works pretty well. This is Chippy from UMCportal.com with the XPPhone at Computex 2010.